Hey guys, it's Megan. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I made these DIY mermaid sequin bracelets. And I saw a picture of these in an ad on Pinterest actually, and I thought that they looked super cool, but they were like $15 and I knew that I could make them for way less. The original mermaid bracelet costs $15 for one, but you could make about 6 of these bracelets with the method that I showed you here. And for 6 bracelets, it would cost you about $7. They were marketing these bracelets as sort of an alternative to fidget spinners, and I know you guys love those. So let me know what you think of this in the comments. I'm obsessed with this bracelet. I seriously am going to make so many more. This would make a great gift idea for the holidays. So without further ado, let's just get into the video. The first thing you'll need is one of these color-changing sequin pillowcases or some color-changing sequin fabric. I got this one on Amazon and I will link it down below, but I know that you can also get these at Five Below as well. And you'll also need some fleece, which you can get at any craft store. First, I took a strip of fleece that was a little bit wider than I wanted the bracelet to be, and I measured that around my wrist, making sure to leave room for the ends to overlap. And then I went ahead and cut that out. And here's what it should look like when you're done. Next, using a combination of a seam ripper and some scissors, I removed the sequin fabric from the pillowcase. And once the sequin fabric is removed, make sure that the sequins are going long ways when you cut out a piece so that you'll have more sequins to play with. Then I just flipped the fabric over and I used the piece of fleece that we cut out earlier as a guide, and I cut out a piece of the sequin fabric. The sequin fabric can be a little bit hard to cut, so make sure that you use extra strong scissors. Next, take your sequin fabric and your fleece and place the right sides together. I decided that I wanted to sew my bracelet, but you could also glue the edges together with some hot glue. If you choose to sew the bracelet, you're going to want to pin the bracelet together with some pins. Then take some thread that is close to the color of your fabric. I used purple thread because it's what I had, and just stitch around the edges. I used a blanket stitch when sewing my bracelet, and I did this for 2 of the long ends and 1 of the short ends, but I left 1 of the short ends open so that we could flip it inside out. So just go ahead and flip your bracelet inside out, and now you should have something that looks like this. Then I pinned and sewed the remaining edge together using that same blanket stitch. And just as a side note, I would definitely recommend hand sewing this rather than sewing it with a machine, just because the sequins might break your needle on your machine. Next, I attached some Velcro to my bracelet so that it could close, and I took the bracelet and measured it around my wrist to see where I should put the Velcro. Then I measured out a piece of Velcro to fit the width of the bracelet. I pinned 1 piece of Velcro on top of the sequins, and then I used some thread to sew around the edges. Sewing on the Velcro was a little bit tricky, but I eventually got the hang of it. I used that same purple thread, but if I were to do this again, I might use a white thread so that it would match the Velcro better. Next, I sewed a piece of Velcro on the other end of the bracelet on the other side, and this time I made sure to only go through the fleece layer and the Velcro layer, but not to go up through the sequin layer. So thank you guys so much for watching, but before we go, I wanted to give a huge special birthday shout out to Jasmine, and Emma and Jake asked me to do this for you, so happy birthday, Jasmine. I hope you had an amazing day, and yeah, so I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye!